Steven here again, and we're going to be looking at this song we just played, Oh Atlanta. One of my favorite Alison Krauss songs, and by far one of my favorite Jerry Douglas solos, and so I thought this would be a good one to try out on my newly purchased beer guitar. Some of you have seen it already. Pretty excited about it, and as you can imagine, look at that headstock. Ooh, man, that's a nice shot. Anyway, mahogany, back and sides, flame maple top. It's got the baffle in it. That was an add-on. The E model doesn't come with the baffle. It's got the hip shot, double shot. Celtic knot cover plate. Just a beautiful guitar. Anyway, all right, we're going to get right into this. This is just a little bit of some of it's my rendition of it, but I think it can help us all. So it's in B flat, but he plays it in open G, GBD, GBD, and doesn't use a capo, as you could tell there in the video. So we're going to get right into it. All right, he starts off with a slide from the first to the third on the second, third, and fourth strings. Then he hits the first string, third fret. And then he's done it, I've heard him do it a couple different ways. On the fifth, he either hits this or he hits the octave. Now, in this lesson, you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of that octave where he'll hit the first and fourth string. Instead of just going, he goes. So you can learn it either way. And right back to that. Right back to that same original slide. And then on this one, he does a rake up to the 8th fret on the first string. So that's where we're at so far. Then he stays on that first string. He goes to the 10th and then the 13th, but he slides to that 13th both times. He goes. So we're going. I would practice that up to that point. Then he does something that really helped me, and just a little lick that was really cool, and I hadn't gone that far in my learning to discover this lick yet. And it's basically, I don't know the term for it, and I apologize, some of you may know the term, but it's just a so it's. All right, here's how he's working into this. He's starting on the 10th fret and he's sliding back to the 9th. So he's sliding back to the 9th and then he's hitting the second string on the 9th. 10th to the 8th. I said 9th, I'm sorry. 10th to the 8th. Second string. Back to the first. So it's going like this. I'm just going to play it once and it might help you. Pretty cool. So it's, then he's just going to walk it 9, 10. Slide back to the 8th. 9, 10, back to 9, back to 8. Back to the 10th. Slides that. So full speed it sounds like this. Kind of a cool little lick, I'm sure you could use on other songs. But he's going to do it twice in this solo, or something like it, and so you kind of need to get used to that. So okay, that's where we're at so far. Alright, then we're going to go from the 8th, and we're going 8th, 10th, 11th. Let me make sure I got this right. I'll slow it down sometimes, makes it hard on me. So he's going. Excuse me, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14. He's going. Slides to the 14th, back to the 13th, second string 14th. Sounded rough. Alright. And then he's going to go back up to this position, this shape near the 8th fret, and he's going to go. So he's going to go 8th fret, 1st string, 2nd string. Back to the 1st string. And he'll go. Nice little blues lick there. 8th fret, 1st, 2nd, 1st. Slides up to the 11th. Back to the 8th. And apologize again for not going into crazy detail. I'm trying to play it where you can see it there. Sorry. I haven't had any hate mail yet, but I probably deserve it. And this is where something I love right here, and it does it two different ways here, where he goes. Sometimes he does that octave, and now he's going to go octaves. From what I can understand of this, he's going octaves all the way down the neck. Sometimes some of the hardest things he does are not really that difficult. He just does them so well. And sometimes simple is better. And I'm not saying what he does is simple by any means. But anyway, he got. So we're sliding from 8th to 10th. And this is basically where he's going. He's going, now bear with me, 10. So he's going 10, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 3, 5, 8. I'll never be able to do that again that I said that. Anyway. 10, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 3, 5, 8. Basically, he's keeping that octave all the way down until he gets to that 2nd fret, and he does a little. Same octave, but he's not hitting them together. He's going. Slides back, kind of like the beginning. Does that. And then we're getting toward the end of the song where it goes to the 10th. Kind of what he did at the beginning. You can do that same thing, and I kind of am to simplify it for myself. He does it different, a little bit different. He starts at that 8, 10, 13. On one of the live recordings, he goes. He slides up to that 13th, and it's cool, but I can't do it as good as him. So I'm just doing it the same way as the beginning. All right, now right here, I'll go slow with it. He's going same as the first time. But then he goes on this 10th fret on the 4th string. Got that? Now this is actually pretty easy, and I don't know if there's any way of doing it the same way twice. The 3 times I've heard him do it, it's a little different, and I could be wrong. But so he's hitting the 6th, 4th, and the 3rd strings is what he's playing all the way up, and he's just walking 1 fret at a time. But he's going. Man, you just gotta feel it on that is all I can tell you. And this old Southern boy ain't got much on that, so. That's it. Alrighty, if there are any questions, let me know. I hope that helps you. That might have been really bad, but thank you all so much for the kind comments. I'm a nobody, and I do want to thank my teacher, Mike Witcher. He's been a great help to me, and I recommend him, MikeWitcher.com. I like seeing more dobro players out there. I love it. Thank you all so much for your time. You have a good day.